Now I'm in Istanbul. Um, this is not the city I was born, but this is the city I spend quite time to make important decisions. Now I'm back. I'm visiting my mom. I'm staying at her house, and I'm noticing how different I am and I have been over the years. I'm looking at the painting that which made me to decide that I am or I was going to be an artist. It's still, I think, one of the most amazing paintings I have ever seen. And I remember why I was painting. I remember how I painted it, and I know exactly why it's so good. Because it's a real fantasy if such a thing could exist. It's it's so surreal, but it was so real, and every little touch had a meaning. It has the symbolism, and I was so far removed from the ideals of being an artist. It's really simple. I had to live and feed myself and have a shelter above my head and all those things that a person, any living being, should have. But it doesn't just come to you because you should have those things. And as a personality, with my personality, I'm so against fighting. And I'm almost against ambitions on that side. It doesn't mean that you don't want to achieve something or you don't go and strive and you'll thrive doing that. But just because I believe that we all learn different things with each action, with each experience. So the goal or the achievement maybe is not the achievement. Maybe it's just an illusion of a satisfactory feeling. Don't rush, yeah? Let's not rush. So I'm looking at the painting and there's figures bursting out. And the background is the colors combined, red, green, some yellow. It's like you're in the universe somewhere, and all these backgrounds, colors, and I don't know. I'm not really good at explaining fantasy things. Maybe that's why I've been painting those fantasies. But they're not fantasies. That's the thing. They are things which, like, I can go through that door and I go to this another world, the world that makes you learn that everything is possible in life, because we don't really know much. We live in our own little box and think that we know everything. All the possibilities, if the mind can think and things can happen. So my gardens start appearing, and the wings with a gangster pops up. Some slugs with flying hearts all around them. But I'm here, and, and I'm stuffed with food. There's different people around here. There's people who rushes to do things, people who know things, people who are angry, people who understand how to make money, people who made the money, who are making the money. But everybody's buying and eating. That's incredible. But then there's really small cafes and tea places at the corner of a street which you can sit and watch the people passing by and maybe have a book or a notebook, read or write. It's the heaven of an artist, or hell of the artist. It's where you like to put yourself in, but it's definitely a city that you close your eyes and listen to it, and you'll know the sound of the city wherever you are. And here, so interestingly, I was looking for some books from my mom's library, and I found this photo book. It's like photo envelope, and I wondered what could it be in it. And when I take the photos out, it's my photos about 10 years ago. I don't know if she put them there deliberately, or she might have just taken lots of other things and left it on that little coffee table or telephone table. I was surprised to see how happy I was, how physically skinny and fit, and how glorious my smile was. And some of them were my engagement photos, which I completely forgot. It's like quite family ones, but my ex-husband were, of course, naturally in it. And we looked like a couple. That's, I think that's something that I forgot. I have forgotten. Um, when I looked at those photos, it just made me realize that we don't know how young we are until we get older. And then we think that we are old because we recognize that how young we were. But we don't know how young we are until we get older. It's a cycle, as everything is a cycle. Maybe we just don't have to be young or old. Maybe it's just we learn and how we apply it, eh?